As a Squid builder, you'll notice that Squid allows for a lot of flexibility and complexity in your app. You can bring in multiple objects or even data sources and create a sophisticated user interface with hundreds of components in a single page. If you notice that your complex all-in-one Squid app is taking longer to load, here are a few tips to improve the loading time. The first tip is to audit your models. Decide which models you need to query on page load and uncheck this option for models that you can query later. You can either query a model when a user interacts with a page and needs that data, or you can create an action sequence triggered on page load to query the rest of the models. If you have lots of models, delaying model query can drastically improve your page load time. Also, remember to always include a record limit for each model. Next, you may want to audit your fields. Make sure to only include fields that you need for each model. If you clone a model, all the fields will be cloned as well, and you may not need all of those fields. Removing fields you're not using can help with load time. Also, remember to sort on first level fields and not fields in a related object. The third tip is to utilize page includes. You can move chunk of content, for example, a complex new record creation wizard, into a page include and select lazy load so that the page include would only load when necessary. The fourth tip is to organize content into tabs in a tab set. This way, you can either use page includes for the content, or you can use the tab when never first shown option to query models or to render the components, which will help with page load time. And lastly, check your page load time in the environment your users will be using the page. So instead of only previewing your Squid page from the Page Composer, if your page is used as a Salesforce Lightning component, make sure you test your page in that environment as well. If you have a large and complex Squid page, these are a few simple ways you can reduce your page initial load time quickly. However, page performance optimization is a much bigger topic and sometimes requires deeper investigation. We'll link to a few more technical deep dive resources on page performance optimization and also Squid and Salesforce Lightning performance tips in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.